Good evening, everybody, and welcome to amethystangel.online. I hope you're really well, and welcome to Sunday, the 19th of July. And I'm going to say it again, how did we get to the 19th of July? What? It's crazy. So we're back with another amethystangel.online live, and if you've been watching, you're aware that I've been doing those little spiritual spotlights where I've been inviting people on, and we've got another special guest tonight, which is I'll bring you on in a few moments to introduce you to her. So remember, tonight, after we've done our little chat with our guest, there will be, of course, a chance to have your one card free reading. Okay, so tonight is all about one card free readings, and the colour I would like you to put in the chat if you'd like a one card free reading is going to be a purple heart. Okay, so if you are wanting to, so after we've chatted to our guest in a few moments, then I'd like you to all please, in the meantime, put a purple heart in the chat, and that will be my route to connect with you to know that you would like a reading. Okay, so if you would like to put that thing. So give me one word in the chat of what how your week has been. Give me one word in the chat just to say what it's all about. And I will now introduce you to our lovely guest. So tonight on Spiritual Spotlight, we are going to be welcoming an amazing lady called Angela Bird. Now, Angela Bird is here to tell us all about havening. And have you ever heard about it? I'm going to be honest with you. It was something I'd never come across before. But honestly, it'd be lovely to hear all about it. So without further ado, let's bring on our lovely lady, Miss Angela Bird. And here she comes. And good evening, Angela. How are you today, my lovely?
Hi.
All good?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. That's quite a welcome.
Well, it's honestly, you're going to be our font of knowledge today. So we really are looking forward to hearing about it. So tonight, then, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And then afterwards, I'm going to ask you a couple of more questions. But we'll come across those. So all in total, about 5 questions, okay? But all is good. So for the first question, then, for anyone who is watching and have never come across this before, in simple terms, what is havening?
Okay, so everywhere I go and I talk about this, people say, oh, I've never heard of it before. So it's not unusual for people to not know what havening is. So essentially, havening is it's what's called a psychosensory technique, which sounds very maybe very unusual. What we have when we think about looking after our emotional and mental health, we have 3 ways to do that, really. We have medication, so psychopharmacology, so medication. We have the traditional talking therapy, so we can go and see a counsellor, or we can see a psychotherapist. So that's obviously psychotherapy. So that's the thing that people are most aware of. So that's the other way we can do it. And then we have the psychosensory. So that's where havening sits.
Okay.
There are other techniques a little bit similar or a little bit more well known, like EFT, so tapping. Most people now have heard of tapping. So that's and EMDR, which is the eye movements. If I talk about eye movements, people sometimes have said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of that." So they're in the same family. Havening is newer, and I'm not an EFT or EMDR therapist, so I won't talk about those approaches. But havening is in that group, but it's newer and it's very simple. It's very simple and it's very gentle and it's very effective. So what it does is, by the way, when I start talking, I just talk. So you just pop in and you say to me, Angela, stop talking now.
Okay, I will.
So what it does is it's really, really good at slowing down. So when we experience something tricky, like a negative emotion, or we've experienced a trauma,
Right.
our brain encodes that. It remembers it and it encodes it. And when we use an approach like havening, we use touch and we use focus attention
Okay.
to turn down the dial, if you like, turn down the intensity dial
Okay.
on that impact that the trauma has had.
Okay.
So, one, you're going to ask me.
Yeah, I was going to say, sorry. I think it's just the system's going a little bit slow. Can you just repeat that about havening again? Because there's a couple of people saying they've never heard of it, so you just missed the beginning part. So just would you mind just like saying that bit again? Would that be all right?
Yeah. So it's a psychosensory approach, which means we use touch.
Yeah.
So the areas that we use are shoulders to elbows,
Okay.
palm to palm, or around the eye area.
Okay.
So we use those three areas of the
Okay.
body. So we use that combined with using focused attention. So we use our mind
Yeah.
to think about. We use structured activities to engage your mind
Okay.
in order to turn down the kind of intensity dial on a difficult or unwelcome emotion.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
that kind of make sense?
Yeah, that kind of does make sense. Yes. So that'd be cool.
And the kind of how that works is if we think about. So if I think about something like if we've got a phobia, that's quite an easy one to think about. If we've got a phobia, and every time we see something we don't like that we're scared of,
Yeah.
we have the same reaction, don't we? We go, oh, I really don't like that.
Yes.
It happens the same every time because the first time we realised we didn't like that thing, it was locked in.
Okay.
So our amygdala, that part of our brain, is like our own smoke alarm.
Okay.
So like a smoke alarm, it's got one job.
Yeah. One job.
Brilliant when the house is burning down, but it will do the same thing when you burn a piece of toast.
Correct. I understand.
So that's a bit annoying then. So your amygdala, it will keep going off every time it thinks that threat is present.
Right.
So with havening, we're basically telling it to calm down, just calm down. So we're just dialing down that reaction that's going on every time it detects a threat.
Okay. So, next question then. What are some of the ways that havening can help or support people in their daily lives? Well, I appreciate you just like giving us an example. So, is there anything else you can add to that?
Yeah, so it's got a really kind of broad scope of practice. So some people, so the way I practice is that I always work supporting people to self-haven. So some practitioners will apply the Haven in Touch to their clients.
Got you. Yeah.
I do a lot of my work online. I live in Devon, so not everybody can travel all the way to Devon. So in order to make it more accessible, I do a lot of my work online.
Okay.
So it means that obviously if I'm online, I can't haven the person I'm working with.
No.
So, but also I like people to be able to learn the tools themselves.
Got it.
So it means that from day one, you're learning that for yourself. So you can use it as an everyday tool for relaxation. It's just a really good way to, you can just self-haven, think about something calming and soothing or counting, just anything to engage your mind. So it's great just for relaxation, all the way through to it's good for like depotentiating trauma. It's also really good for things like in a positive, like self-developmental way. Okay. So we do lots of positive visualization work so that you can use it for self-development rather than just when you're at crisis point, when things are difficult.
Yes.
So because it's versatile, because it's essentially about regulating the nervous system,
got it.
It means it can be used in multiple applications.
Amazing. That honestly, that's really fascinating. I'm just going to have a look at the comments here. So Erica's saying, who is from America, by the way, said, good evening to you all. And she said, I've never heard of Havening. I've also got another lady here saying, yeah, what is it all about? It sounds really interesting. So people are really interested by it. So that's really good. So people are wanting to know what it is. They're curious. So if they can't get to you, where are you based? Obviously, you mentioned in Devon. So how can people connect with you and find out more about Havening and how can you help them? So if you've got need like a website or you've got an email address, please, this is the moment to set it all up, okay?
Okay. Do you want me to just tell you it, and then have you got somewhere I
Tell
can?
me, and then what you can do, you can send it to me afterwards, and I can share it on the screen.
Okay. So yes, I do have a website, and I do work. Sorry, I said that earlier, didn't I? I'm not very good at this.
It's okay, you're
I
doing
do.
great.
So I do work virtually.
Yes, you
So, and just can I just say, I did all my training. I was trained by a lady in Canada,
Oh, wow.
and sadly, I couldn't go to Canada to
Of
do it.
course.
All my training was done virtually. It really is just as effective
Brilliant.
online as it is in the room. So just
Fabulous.
to say that. So my website is
Okay, mine.
mindfulgrowthsolutions.co.uk.
Lovely. So that's
Um,
mindfulsolvesolutions.co.uk. Yes.
yeah, mindfulgrowthsolutions.co.uk. Um, and there, when you go on our website, there is a page dedicated to Havening, which will talk you through what a session with me is like.
Brilliant.
And my email address is info at mindfulgrowthsolutions.co.uk.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I know that you're from Devon and I know that you go to different events locally,
Yes.
but it's really nice to know that you can be out there to the World Wide Web. So those guys who are curious in America, Australia,
Yeah. I've
wherever.
worked with people in America. I've worked with people in Dubai.
Wow.
Quite happy to play with time zones.
Fantastic. So, everybody, there is all about our lovely Havening. And Angela, thank you so much for that information tonight. It's been really, really interesting.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. But before you go, two more things. So, one final question from me to you. Who would you like to see sitting in the virtual seat that you're sitting in now who can be part of the spotlight list for next time?
So the person I would love you to meet is a lady called Natalie Hyson.
Lovely.
She is. Do you want me to tell you a little bit about her?
You can
No.
send me the details because I want to. Yeah, who is Natalie? Just tell me who Natalie is to you.
She's a wonderful. She's a holistic therapist, yoga teacher, Reiki master.
Oh,
She's the
wow.
whole package. Fabulous.
Fantastic. Well, in that case, I'm going to put Natalie on my list and we'll talk privately afterwards about how I can get hold of her. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now, my final thing to you is, as tonight is my live reading night, one card free reading, Angela, can I have the honour of doing you a one card reading if you'd like one?
Yes, please.
That is lovely. Okay, so what I tell everybody when they come on, whether they're virtual, whether they come on live like you are now, I always ask everybody to put their feet on the floor. So, Angela, put your feet on the floor.
Yep.
I'd like you to close your eyes. And in a moment, I want you to breathe in. In fact, let's do it now. So breathe in and then visualize a golden light coming from the bottom of your feet. So are you ready? So let's breathe in. That lovely golden light that's coming from the bottom of your feet. And that golden light is coming all the way up to the tops of your knees. See that yellow light going all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, up to your shoulders and above your head. And when you breathe out, I'm going to change that colour to white pure light. And I'd like to visualise those lovely angel wings spreading themselves far and wide and lowering their angel wings all the way down, slowly, carefully, to the bottom of your feet to keep you safe. And Angela, when you're ready, can I ask you to open your eyes And I will keep my eyes closed because I'm going to ask my angels to say, please can you show me and reveal the deck of cards I would like that you'd like to give to Angela tonight for her card reading. Lovely. Right, so they've just shown me a picture of this particular deck of cards, and what I'm going to do, Angela, I'm going to do this a moment. I'm going to just play with my screen a second, and I'm going to put that to there, and here we are. So you have been given the lovely Angel Aura cards, which I absolutely adore. I'm just going to do that. Move my camera a little bit. There we go. That's better. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and let's just see what comes out for you. So if you get more than one, I'd like you please to just choose which number you'd like. Okay, so here we go. So, Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirit, can I ask you please to show the card that Angela needs to get given tonight? I trust your message, trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, well, you have got two. They've just come out the side of me. So let's do that. Let's get those cards. So you can't have two cards, I'm afraid, Angela. You can only have, if I just change something here. Bear with. Let's do that. Sorry, I'm playing here. Naughty me. Chris will not be very happy. Right then, can you see the two cards I've got for you tonight?
I can.
So this is number one.
Yeah.
And this is number two. The bottom one is number two. Which one would you like?
Number one, please.
Number one. Okay, so I'll move number two out of the way. And here we go. So the card that you've got, I'll change something around a second, see if it'll do that for me. Yes, we are. Okay. So if you can see that, it says Divine Magic. So what's happening here, Angela, is the fact that you've got a wishing well with all your dreams and thoughts are coming out and everything is like starting to transpire. It feels as though that you've got so many options, and so with the rainbow colours that are coming out, it's almost like you're spreading your wings. You're like pushing yourself out into different areas, which helps you just go further. I want you to really have, it says Divine Magic. I mean, it is divine therapy, and it's absolutely at its best because, you know, you can do this virtually and you can do this like worldwidely, as it were, and you can put your stamp in other countries to help other people come through this. But also, what I'm loving here, we've got the heart in the centre, if you can see that.
Yeah.
And this is like your love, your passion that's like coming out, and like it's like you're going to make a difference to people. You know, it's like this is important to share the knowledge. And it's almost like that instant therapy that you can give them the tools to give them to, you know, to work on. But it's like you've got the lovely dove of peace. So it helps you. So I just feel right now you've actually come into your own. This is where you needed to be. And it's been like a lot of, you've been jumping over the hill quite a lot. You've been going through quite a few different barriers and through like jumping through different hurdles to get there. Does that make sort of sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
And it just feels as though we have the pound coin or the gold money here, and we've got the books. So you've been learning. You know, I want to say here you're the queen, or you're at the top of your game, where you're spreading the word that you truly feel passionate about, and you're spreading that love and that calmness. And it's like your voice is going to be coming. Even though you come across brilliantly, I think you're going to be going further. I always feel I can see you standing on stage and like talking to like groups of people where you will explain. So I can almost see like a group therapy, like in like a big audience, like an auditorium, where you're going to be doing that type of thing. Or if you haven't, unless you've started already, but it just feels very important. It's almost like you're going to be becoming more at home in being part of a big crowd where you're going to be the leader. You're going to be showing them your skills and your talents and this special gift that you can help them. So all I want to say to you is go for it. If there's, I think that sometimes you're having a bit of doubt over your confidence. I just want to say to you, you're such a lovely, personable, you know, lady who, you know, people just feel quite safe with and feel down to earth. You have just got a great sense of it's okay, really relaxed. So just feel relaxed, just be you, okay? Look, just like you've just been doing now. You really are a lovely lady, and I want you to just feel that positivity and have faith in yourself. Stop doubting. Your voice will grow stronger. These things will come in. You've learned the knowledge. You want to share it, and you're going to give your gift to the world. So this is really exciting for you. So it says here, wishes, goals and dreams and accomplishments. Well, I think it's fair to say that I think you've got there. So does that make sort of sense to you?
That's a lovely card to have, isn't it? That's
It's
a really
beautiful.
lovely card to get. Thank you.
You are very,
Thank you
very
very
welcome.
much.
That's absolutely fine. Well, look, please feel free. I'm just going to take that one down for a second. So please feel free to stay around. Please rejoin if you want to, either on Facebook
Yep,
or
I'm gonna
YouTube. And I'll see you soon. So thank you so much, Angela, for being here today. It's an
Thank
absolute
you for
pleasure.
inviting me. It was lovely, really lovely to come along. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. So that was Angela, who is such a lovely lady tonight. So that was our guest. Now, we have another guest in a few weeks' time. In fact, we're going on the 9th of August. We're having a lovely medium called Cheryl Redstone, who's going to be part of my spiritual spotlight. So there we go. Now, let's ask you to go into the chat and say hello. Right then, so who have we got in there? I can see... We've got, by the way, we've got no music tonight, so sorry about that. And move that around a little bit. That's better. So you got my face, I'm afraid. Okay. In fact, what I might do is just take that a little bit. That's better. I'm not seeing your face. Okay. So good evening, Erica. How are you, my lovely? Great to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed Angela, and we'll be putting on her details on the post after we've done this live tonight. And you have also put a purple heart in the chat. So let's do this thing. So my trusty worthy book, I'm going to be putting in mine. So we've got Erica's first. And we have got, who else have we got? We've got Natasha from Germany. Wow, we're all over the world tonight. So hello, Natasha. And I can see that you have got a lovely purple heart in the chat. That is lovely. We are really good. Thank you very much. And yep. And Erica said, you never heard of havening. So hopefully Angela has answered your questions about havening. Julie, good evening. How are you? I hope you're well. Great to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. And we have got, oh, brilliant. So Chris, very kindly, he has put up Angela's website address. So if anybody wants to just take that down now, please do. Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate that. You're amazing. My little techie man. Not my little techie. He's my big techie man. He really helps me here. So thank you very much, Chris. So I will pop that back on at the end of the evening. So who else have we got? Well, Sorsha. Good evening, Sorsha. And I can see that you're in the chat tonight. That you'd like a reading. That's fantastic. Hi, Bianca. Great to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Lovely. And I can see you've got a heart. So I'm going to pop you on my list. And Jessica H. Real, another lady from America, but who's currently in the UK. So I hope you're having a really wonderful day, Jess. You are on my list. Okay, so just to let everybody know, I've got Erica, Natasha, Sorsha, Bianca, and Jessica. Let's see who else is in my list. And we have got... oh, bless. That's nice. There you go. So Angela says, thank you, Chris. Welcome, Angela. There you go. So she's there in the chat. So we've got Julie Brown as well. Okay. So here we go. Let's go back. So first of all, just saying hi. That's cool. Well, I hope you're having a great time in England, and it's not a problem. I can keep you to one side for another time, Jess. All right. So great to see you. I appreciate you might have to rush off, so don't worry about it, but enjoy your time. Thank you for being here today. Okay. So who have we got first? So Erica, are you there? Come and say hello. So Erica, we'll wait for that. So just to let you know, tonight is about one card readings. If you have just joined us, welcome to AmethystAngel.online. We have had another spiritual spotlight guest tonight, and it's been a lovely lady called Angela Bird, who's been telling us all about havening. And you're going, what's that? Well, if you'd like to watch back, she will tell you all about it. So, but it was very, very interesting. I think a lot of us, it's still quite new to a lot of people. So there we go. Right then. So Erica, good evening, my lovely. How are you? And did you find out about havening? Did it make sort of sense? and she can connect with you worldwide. So it's something that you could possibly do if you wanted to. Right then, so Erica, if you know the drill, I'm going to put your feet on the floor, okay? And when you're ready, close your eyes and just take a lovely deep breath in and visualize that golden light. So breathe in, bringing that golden light all the way up to the tops of your knees. Taking that golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, side of your body, tops of your shoulders, and all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out and change that colour to white pure light. And just visualise those lovely angel wings spreading themselves far and wide as they slowly lower themselves down to the ground and tucking them under your feet to keep you safe. So Erica, when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes, and angels, archangel, divine spirit, can I ask you please to reveal the cards that I need to give to my lovely lady, Erica from America, tonight. Okay, so what are we doing for Erica? You'll give me 2 decks of cards. Which ones are we going with? Thank you very much. Right, so where are you? I've got to find them now. Here we are. Those? No, they're ones. Okay, so Erica, you have got these lovelies. And you don't want the big of me. There we go, that's better. So we've got the Callista Angelic cards, okay? So I'm going to shuffle the cards. Angels, Archangel, Divine Spirit, can I ask you please to show the deck of cards, for the card, it came out singular tonight, for Erica. Number 2. You've got number 1. It's literally 2 tonight, my lovely. So here we go. Your card. Oh, lovely. So the card that's come out for you is Archaea Harmony. Now, Erica, I feel that the last few months have been quite busy and it's quite stressful at times, where it's all a bit, you didn't know which way to turn at times, but it's almost like as though you're now relaxing and it's like bringing you right the way down and it's making you feel so much calmer. This feels like a new chapter to you, where you're just going to be you're going to be literally just calming down, just taking stages as it comes, so one step at a time. So everything's all coming together. It's taken a while to settle in. I know that earlier in the year you had a really exciting time where you were moving, and it's, you know, you've still been taking time to like really settle in and just relax and just like be in your little kingdom. But what I love about this card is the fact that you're now giving yourself time for unconditional love. I just feel that you've been really quite intense, that you've like been, I want to say, spreading yourself a little bit thin, should we say. And it's all about giving yourself time, doing the things that you love again. So hopefully we'll see you back live soon at some stage, if you haven't been doing that already. But it's just like using your energy, your beautiful power that you speak to your spirits, guides and your angels, and it's really, really important. Now, what I love about this card as well, we've got that beautiful blue, which is, again, is about your throat chakra. So I feel that you're becoming stronger, and you've got the lovely white around you. So that's like your connection with spirit. It's just giving you that opportunity to really connect again with the angels. And I just want you to feel proud. I just want you to feel, you know, really just talk to them again, you know, zone in and be part of that life, because I just feel that you need that, if that makes sense. So all I want to say to you is, please just, in fact, mine just disappeared for a second. There we go. So all I want to say to you is just enjoy, be part of you now, just be more of your, just be more yourself, settle into your world. It is a beautiful place. You're in a lovely safe haven. Utilize this gorgeous unconditional love for yourself, okay? It's so, so important, and I really want you to relish in that. Your connection with spirit is really special, and I appreciate you being put on the back burner for a while where you haven't been feeling the right energy. So it's time to talk to them and ask their help and guidance, okay? So in a nutshell, that was your reading. So I hope you are well, Erica, and I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, so let's get my little thing. Here we go. There we go. Oh, no, it's not. We're going to do this properly. There we go. Okay, so Erica, thank you for being here tonight, my love, and I really hope all is well with the world. Okay, so I'm going to put myself back there. Ooh, scary. So that was Erica from America. So who have we got next? We've got Natasha. Is Natasha there, please? Come and say hello, Natasha, who's from Germany. And remember, welcome to everybody who's watching on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and amethystdanger.online. I truly appreciate you being here tonight. And how are you, everybody? How is life treating you? Are you enjoying the summer? Are you still having good summer in the UK? I know we've had this wonderful sunshine, this golden globe in the sky for several weeks now, and it really is lovely. Or do you not like it? So just put one word in the chat just to make sure. Oh, just tell me what's going on. Okay, so, oh, bless you. That's very kind, Erica. Well, you just take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, so now we have got Natasha. So, Natasha, this is your turn. So put your feet on the floor. You know exactly what you need to do. Put your feet on the floor. Close your eyes. And when you're ready, breathe in that golden light. Bringing it all the way up to the tops of your knees. Taking that golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head. Excuse me. Then breathe out and change that colour to white, pure light. As it slowly comes down, as their angel wings are coming back down to earth to keep you safe. When you're ready, please open your eyes. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. I need to do that. I'm so sorry. Right, here we go. So, angels, archangels, divine spirit, please show me the deck of cards I need to give to Natasha tonight. Thank you. Right, so we have the fairy cards. Excuse me, guys. I do apologise. Let's have another sip. By the way, it's water. Oh dear, don't know what happened there. Right then, so Natasha, you have got, let's change this around. That's better. So you have the fairy cards, so angels, archangels, divine spirit, and the fairy kingdom. Can I ask you please to give the message that Natasha needs to hear today? I trust your message, I trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's behaving tonight. Excuse me. Right. So we have got... Right, so the card is saying ask for help. So, Natasha, it's like you're trying to do things on your own, which is fine. And you're a very independent lady, which is also fine. But sometimes asking for help and guidance, whether it be in a working place, whether it be outside of workplace, is okay. It's not about failing, and it's almost like sometimes somebody else's input can actually help, give you like an inspiration or be inspired by something. Don't feel put off. It's not a failing, okay? So you need to ask for that help. If there's too many things going on at the moment, so if you feel like you're juggling balls and like got so many things that start to slip through your hands, then it's okay to ask for help, all right? I say you're a very proud lady. You like to do things for yourself, and you like to just make sure you get through it. But all I want to say to you is, it's like a trouble shared is a trouble halved, okay? So which means you get two heads as opposed to one head. So if there's something you need to that's tricky, that you need to get going, then ask for help, okay? Talk to somebody, the person that you need to, and just give in, okay? Don't be proud. Don't let your pride take over. Sometimes we need to have that extra guidance, all right? So it says here, angels are celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say, now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. So maybe there is something that maybe humans can't connect with, okay? And you need to ask that help. So maybe say, oh, get me through the red light, get me through the green light. Those questions can happen. I've more than often have done that when I'm saying I'm going to, there's lots of traffic, so keep me on green, and it happens. They like stay on, and as you go over, it starts to change to amber or like the red. So do you know what? They listen. So ask for their help, ask for their guidance, but also ask for, the human angels as well, because there are human angels out there. We don't always find them. All right. So there we go. So that was Natasha from Germany. So thank you so much, Natasha, for being here tonight. And Saoirse, can I ask you please to come and say hello? Have I missed anybody off this evening? Let's have a look. Bianca, hello, my lovely. You're not quite there, so I've got Saoirse next, and then I've got Bianca. So I've got Saoirse, Bianca, and Julie B, because I think Jess has just popped on to say hello, which is fine. Okay, so is that good? Excellent. Good idea. Absolutely. Ask for help. It's okay. So I'm glad that helped for you. Right then. So, Saoirse, when you're there, my lovely, come and say hello. But thank you all for being here tonight. It really is great to see you. Truly appreciate you here. Okay, so Saoirse, you are there. Hello, my lovely. Right then, I think I'm ready. I'm not going to choke this time. Please put your feet on the floor, close your eyes. And when you're ready, I'd like you to breathe in that lovely golden light that's coming in from the bottoms of your feet. Taking that golden light right up to the tops of your knees. Taking that golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, up to the tops of your shoulders, above your head. And breathe out and change that colour to white pure light. And let that white light turn into wonderful angel wings that are slowly guiding themselves down by your side as they keep you safe and guiding you into your evening. And Saoirse, when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes? And angels, archangel, divine spirit, can I ask you please to show me and reveal the cards deck that I need to give to Saoirse, please? Come on, give me two tonight. Come on, what are we doing? Thank you. Right, so Saoirse, we've been given these beauties. You've been given the angel therapy cards. Okay, so here we go. So angels, archangels. Oh, okay, they're just like flown right out. All right, well, you got one. It's just come out. It comes straight out. It didn't even need to shuffle. It just, we need to talk to you. Interesting. Okay, so it's saying here, workshops and seminars. So Saoirse, I feel there's going through a bit of growth period where you're actually increasing your knowledge, and you're actually expanding on your experiences as we go. And I just want to say to you, I just feel there's going to be new people that you're going to be bringing into your experience. So I just feel that your new doors are going to be opening to you, where they are going to be giving you opportunities that you've never had before. So, for instance, I almost feel as though you're going to be like teaching people or showing people or demonstrating to people of what you need to be doing, or what you can do to help others. It's almost like you're going to be, your teachings or your experience of learning is going to be helping others to learn too. So it's like you're sharing the knowledge. Don't be afraid of this, okay? So here we've got this lovely vivid colour of blue, which means your throat chakra is really giving it something large, okay? So use your voice and speak and be proud of what you're doing. I just feel that at the moment, you're growing quite quickly. There's like little pockets of it, of like I call nuggets, like knowledge of nuggets. Nuggets of knowledge, even as I put that back. So nuggets of knowledge where you're just going, oh yeah, you're taking it in, you're like a sponge, you're taking it all in. So you need to be sharing that of what you're learning. But remember, you have the qualifications and you have the experience. So take it. I want to say I can see like a training course, either sitting in a group of people where you're actually sitting in a workshop where you're actually leading it. It just feels right for you. It's like you're turning your experience into like sharing it we need a lot of light workers around the world at the moment. And it's just like that beginning of the opening of sharing is caring and keeping it out there. So don't be afraid. I feel that I'm not too sure about this, whether you want to do it, but I just feel this is something that you can look into. You'll do it in your own time. Start making notes. I feel you have been starting to think of things about how you can help others and how you can make a difference. So buy that special notepad and make it your idea pad, okay, your idea book, and start writing things down for you to utilize, put together, and make something with. Because I just feel that because of your experience, your knowledge, it's just going to overflow so naturally that it's going to be a new part for you. Okay. So it says here, attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. There we go. So what you've learned so far, you can share. And it's just so important for you to recognize that you have such a great way of speaking to people. You've got a lovely, soft, gentle voice, and people will go, oh, wow, and they will work with you. They'll want to know more of what you're doing and how to explain it, and you'll work with them. I can really see that happening. So I don't do predictions, but I just feel around you at the moment, you're starting to think, well, where can I go with this? What other avenue can I take? I can really see you with a group of people sharing your knowledge, whether it be like pieces of paper that you've been photocopying and like doing like a little workshop, a couple of hours or a little bit of a talk, but just to show people what you can do and to get them an understanding about what you're doing. They'll go, oh, wow, I get it. So whether that be your main job or whether that be your lovely world of, what you're doing already, your healing. And you know what? Don't be afraid to share what you've got already, because you know what the words that you do to practice becomes more natural. Okay, so it's just that pattern. It's like building your confidence to be out there and just show everybody who you are and what you can give them. Okay, but you deserve this, and I just feel your your opportunities will just go for it. You'll go higher. You need to stay in your mode and go, I can do this. I am Saoirse and I can do this. Okay. So Saoirse, get those ideas written down in that special book. Go and find that book tomorrow, wherever it is, and make it your ideas book, because it's something that you will look and you'll start working with people, even practicing it with your friends. Say, look, I want to show this to you on a practice, but I feel that's something you need to be doing. All right. So share your knowledge. So that was our lovely Saoirse. Okay, so Bianca, are you there? I'll wait for Bianca to come and say hello. And in the meantime, I have got Tammy. Good evening, my lovely. If you would like a reading tonight, can I ask you please to put a purple heart in the chat and I will put you onto my list. So there we go. And Saoirse, you are very welcome. I just feel that is something that you can utilise, and I hope that makes sort of sense to you. Good evening, Bianca, and welcome. And this is Bianca from South Africa. So I hope you're really well. Gosh, we are literally worldwide tonight. How lovely is this? So thank you for being here, my lovely. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you to put your feet on the floor. Okay. Close your eyes, and when you're ready, Bianca, can I ask you please to breathe in and visualise that golden light, bringing it all the way up to the tops of your knees, bringing it all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, and all the way up to the tops of your head. And when you breathe out, change that colour to white pure light, and just let that lovely colour spread themselves wide and see it naturally form into angel wings that are slowly standing there proud and confident and taking them slowly down to the bottom of your feet, tucking them in and to keep you safe. And Bianca, when you're ready, can I ask you to open your eyes? So angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you please to show me the deck of cards I need to reveal to Bianca this evening? Okay, that's interesting. Well, it's a deck of cards that I don't actually use very often. You've got the unicorn cards. So I'm going to change that round. You have the unicorn cards. That's interesting. So, Angels, Arcane, Divine Spirit, can I ask you please to, and the unicorn world, let's bring that forward a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Angels, Arcane, Divine Spirit, and the unicorn world, can you please reveal the cards that I need to give to Bianca tonight? What does Bianca need to hear, please? Okay. Right, okay. Well, Bianca needs to, they want to talk to you. We have got, wow, we've got 5 for you. So we've got 1, 2, move those out there. 1, 2, oh, hello. 3, 4, okay, and 5. So, Bianca, you've got 5 cards. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll let Bianca choose that card in a few moments, and just to check in the chat to see who is there. So Tammy, fantastic. I'll put you on my list. So I've got Tammy. And how is everybody tonight? Is everybody all right? And Laurie, hello, my lovely. Great to see you. I'm going to pop you on my list as well. Okay, so Dawn Johnson, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here tonight, and welcome to AmethystaNgel.online. If you'd like a reading tonight, then please, by all means, put a purple heart in the chat, and if I have time, I'll pop you onto my list. So thank you for being here, and sit back and listen. Okay, so you would like number 2. So 1, 2, let's take all the rest away. I love that. That sounds fantastic. I clearly need to talk to you, Bianca, by the sounds of it. Okay, so what does the unicorn want to say? Right, so it's saying pure intention. So you're a lady of virtue, and you're also a lady of genuinity. So I feel at the moment that you're giving somebody else a lot of time, and you're really taking on that responsibility. It's almost like you're guiding up a little bit. You're going up, you're upgrading yourself. It's like you're taking extra responsibility. There we go. You're taking extra responsibility, and it's almost like it feels really, really important. That's interesting. The card is actually also number 2. Random. So it's coming from the heart. So I just feel that it's like there's somebody around you that you're giving extra attention at the moment that needs your care or needs your support. They rely upon you in the way that you are like their angel. If you can see, we have like the lovely, looks like a dove of peace here. So it's almost like you're trying to keep the peace. So you're trying to support somebody at the moment, I feel, that's got a lot of issues that are going around, and you are giving that extra support. You are a lady who's got great, the way you organise people, the way you're very down the line, you know where you're going with things. You just need to just give yourself just a little bit of time as well. So I feel at the moment you're pulling it's almost like you're being pulled. Okay, so it's like the energies is like being zapped. That is fine, because you're giving your extra attention to this person that is needing your support and care at the moment. That's where I'm kind of going. Just give yourself a minute's peace. So we were talking about like putting yourself into like a bubble of gold. Here we've got like that lovely diamond. So it's almost like the connection with spirit, or the connection with your higher self. Just allow yourself that time. And I just feel that at the moment you're not giving yourself that time because you can't. Give yourself that when you go to bed, which is the last place you want to like think, but just visualize and just breathe in, do like some breathing exercise. I feel that it's taking a lot out of you. So just to keep your energies going, you need to just breathe in and just visualize white light, white diamond light here we've got here. There's like to protect you. So I just feel there's like it's really tough at the moment, if that's making any sense. But just just be kind to you too. Okay, if that makes sort of sense. So, but I know that you at the moment it feels like it feels like a that you have to be there. It's not stopping, if that makes sense. So just give that self time for you, okay? And just take plenty of rest when you can, because it feels overloading you. So it says here, find clarity and surrender your ego. Your ego, it's not your ego, it's your confidence. I just feel that your confidence is really showing through, because it's like you're being the leader of the pack, you're taking control, you're looking after. So it's like you're going out of your own energy, if that makes sense. It's like overpowering, because it feels like you need to like step up at the moment, but just take it in your stride. I hope that makes sort of sense to you, Bianca. I just feel that's really important to say. Look after you and just breathe. You'll get there. I almost want to say even you to ask for help too. So get somebody who can like be your seconder to give you that extra support, so you don't feel as though you're doing it completely on your own, if that makes sense. Okay. So that was our lovely Bianca from South Africa. So there we go. Who have we got next? So yes, that was really, really important. Okay, so who have we got? So that was Bianca. Right then, so Julie B, are you there? You are very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Glad I hope it made sort of sense to you, but that's what you need to do, is make sure. It's almost like don't go it alone, is what I'm kind of getting from that. You just don't go it alone completely. All right. Right then, so Dawn Johnson, I know you've given me some butterflies and feathers. I'll tell you what, I'll take that. I'll put you on my list. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Julie B to come along and say hello. Fantastic. That's cool. So next, just to let everybody know, I've got Julie B now, and I've got Tammy, I've got Laurie, and then Dawn. Now, I know there's a lovely lady who's trying to come on, and I think it's Robin. If you can hear me, Robin, if you're there at all, please try and... She's just trying to come on. Now, I want to say to you, she's actually been very good, and I feel as though I've not been able to bring her on, but next time she comes on, I will pop her in. One of the reasons I do these lives is because I like to see your face, isn't it, and like interaction. And what we did with Angela earlier, it's nice to have that. I like to see what you do, or like to see your reaction, because it's important. That's how I work. But I love you being here as well. But if you feel brave enough, guys, I have 6 slots each Sunday for you to book a seat and come on and share a screen. So what Angela did earlier, she came on and shared a screen, obviously to talk about. It's about havening, but also for you guys to come on, because when you do book a seat like Angela did, a fair bit, we were talking, you enter my little green room. And basically with that, you get priority. So when you book a free seat, okay, and you'll share your screen online, then you can also jump the queue, because that's how it works, you see, because you've taken that time. So Robin, if you're there, if you are listening, I'm really sorry, I keep seeing you pop up. Please come back and I'll click on the screen very quickly, all right? So there we go. Right then, so Julie is here. Hello, Julie, lovely to see you. Okay, so to everybody let you know, I'm going to do Julie B next. I've got Tammy, Laurie and Dawn. So hang on in there, guys, I won't be too long now. Okay, so Julie, can I ask you please, do you know the drill? Put your feet on the floor, and I'd like you to breathe in, and I want you to visualize golden light coming from the bottom of your feet, taking that golden light all the way up to the tops of your knees, taking the golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, and all the way on to the tops of your head. And then breathe out and change that colour to white pure light, and visualize those lovely angel wings spanning themselves far and wide as they slowly fall down by the side of you and slowly under your feet, and they tuck you in to keep you safe. So, Julie, when you're ready, my love, can I ask you please to open your eyes? And angels, archangel, divine spirit, can you please reveal the deck of cards I need to use for Julie this evening? Okay, thank you. Right, we have got... Thank you, Dawn. That's very kind of you for sharing. And everybody can share. You're more than welcome to share. So if you are watching tonight live, then please share. Sharing is caring, right? I might try and do that. Okay, so Julie, are you ready? So I'm going to swap it over. Swap. You have got the angel guidance cards, okay, which is lovely. And so I'm going to shuffle the cards. So angels, archangels, divine spirit. And if they flip, they don't get a look in. They have to fall out. So those who know me of old, I like to shuffle and they have to jump out. I'm going to take my bracelet off because it's really hitting the screen, the desk at the moment. It sounds a bit annoying. Okay, so angels, archangels, divine spirit. You're doing it again. It's flipping. You need to jump. These cards are excited because I haven't been out for a while. Okay, so angels, archangels, divine spirit. Can you please show me the deck of cards? Or show me the card that Julie needs, please. There we go. It's jumped out. Finally, we have a card. Right then. Let's have a look. So, Julie, it's saying here, embrace those around you. So, Julie, you are trying to do things on your own as well at the moment, finding it a bit tough. We've got the number 5 here, so I don't know if that makes I'm just going to move up there. If that makes if you know the number 5 in your life, but it just feels as though it's almost like you're coping with something on your own. It's like you don't wanting to share. Now, whether this is a problem that you've got going on, but I feel as though you're brewing to the top. If you're not careful, it's almost like you're going to overspill, which means it's going to take you. It's going to help. It's not going to help you mentally, if that makes sense. There's a lot going on in your mind at the moment. There's a lot of stuff happening. It's like you've got to be making decisions, or someone's either pushing you into a decision. I feel that, yeah. So it's like you're being given not quite an ultimatum, but it feels almost like you're being pushed into something that you're not overly happy with. But in your head, you go, well, what do I do? Where do I go? I just feel that you might need to share something with somebody, or even ask your angels. I always want you to meditate on it, because I just feel there's a big decision you've got to make. There's something that's coming into your life thinking, where did that come from? Why is that happening now? And I think it's something that you weren't aware of, if that's making any sense to you. So all I ask you to do is not overthink it, okay? Put it to one side, and it's almost like you need to take back control to say, hang on a minute, just give me some time. You don't need to answer them straight away. You should not be forced into something you have to give an answer to without you thinking about it, okay? So get yourself some either advice or get somebody else's opinion I just feel there's an extra person you need to listen to, or say, how do I get around this? What is the way forward? How do I go from here? I just think that is something that you need to take some time before answering. I hope that's making sort of sense to you, but it just feels quite, I want to say quite intense, but you just need to take that care and time and not to rush into the answer without giving it thought. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you, my lovely. So it does say here, this is time for great growth, for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. So, yeah, I feel it's a pulling of the string. So I don't know whether it's family or orientated, but it just feels as though something is it's there, and it's sort of over taking over your mind and concentration and stuff. So let's just share that thoughts and just ask for that help, guidance. They don't have to give you the answers, but just sort of like, how should I work it for the best? I feel there's like options you've got in your mind already, but you don't know which one's going to be better. So rather than them tell you, just say, right, this is what I've got. What do you think? And if that makes sort of sense, family members, okay, right, that's fine. So yeah, it does feel that there's lots of things going on. So relax, breathe. Remember, you are in control. Don't let everybody feel that they need to have their input, because you are the most important part of this. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you, Julie. So just please take care. All right. Okay, so that was Julie Brown. Thank you for being here. So next, can I see Tammy? Tammy, if you are there, brilliant stuff. I just seen Tracy Carroll. Hello, Tracy Carroll. Hello, Caroline. Am I too late for a card? Okay, Tracy, I'll try. I'm going to pop you on my list. I'm going to try and finish promptly if I can at 7:30. Okay. Just so I can keep it all on track. Okay, so Julie, that is absolutely fine. Just take care of yourself, my love. Okay, so Tammy, come and say hello. So Tracy, yes, you are on my list. And if I can get there, I will. All right. Okay, so there we go. But you are very, very welcome. You are very, very welcome. So, Dawn. Yes, okay, so I've got Tammy now, Laurie, Dawn, then Tracy. Tammy! Hello, how are you, my lovely? Right, you know the drill. Pop your feet on the floor. And when you're ready, can I ask you please to breathe in that golden light from the bottom of your feet. So visualize that golden light from the bottom of your feet, taking it all the way up to the tops of your knees, taking that golden light further up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, and all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out and change that light to a white, pure light. And visualize those wonderful, strong angel wings spreading themselves far and wide around you as they slowly take themselves to the floor and push their angel wings underneath your feet to keep you safe. And Tammy, when you're ready, can I ask you to please open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please reveal me the deck of cards I need to give for Tammy's reading tonight? Okay, well, we got the crystal cards. You've just given me the crystal cards. Nice. I've used these for a little while, actually. That was very much of a thing. Right, so move that out of the way. There we go. Right, so Tammy, you have got the crystal cards. Oh, hello. Let's do that again. So, angels, archangel, divine spirit, can I ask you please to give the message for Tammy tonight? I trust your message. I trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, well, one has just popped out. Okay. And for those who have just joined me for the first time tonight, welcome to AmethystAngel.online. It is lovely to see you and truly appreciate you being here. I do private readings as well. So if you would like a private reading where it's not public, then please get in touch with me at AmethystAngel.online, and hopefully I'll be able to help you out. And I'll be doing that sort of thing. Okay, so we've got the agate. Right, so Tammy, I feel at the moment you're all over the place. It's like your mind you've got so many things going on at the moment in your mind. It's just like, if you imagine this lovely stone, the agate stone, there are layers, and you're like, I want to say all over the place. There's lots of things going on in your mind. You've got more than one thing to be thinking about at the moment. It almost feels quite overwhelming and you don't know where to start. So we need to bring you back into balance a little bit. So I always like to say, when you're having these moments of life, is to write a bit of a list. And it's hard to take it from here onto a piece of paper, okay? So I just want to say to you, Tammy, if you can, it's like you're taking this to bed with you. You're not even, I feel like you're not sleeping, you're really struggling, and the weather is pretty hot at the moment, but more so in the case that you need to just start offloading here and onto a piece of paper, okay? So you have a blank page, write it down, or even put it into your phone and leave your phone outside, or just literally don't have so much going on here, because it's not helping you rest. It's not helping you sleep. You're sort of like anxious at the moment. You're all over the place. Just slow down and breathe. Okay. So again, when we get these anxiety, it feels a lot of anxiety at the moment over multiple things, and you don't know what's going on. You feel as though it's like overpouring you. It's like it's overwhelming you, and you just need to like slow down. I'm not saying that you're not Wonder Woman, but to sort of like almost like spin several plates at the same time can sometimes have a bit of a crashing moment. You have stopped journaling. Okay, well, maybe pop it on a list, pop it in the journal and write these things down from here onto paper, because you'll find that it's on paper, it can't go anywhere. All right. And also the fact that you need to just sleep, because all this stuff is going on in your head at the moment is not making it any better. All right. You need to be clear, awake and ready and have that energy to take things forward. But right now it's not happening. So please, please, please start writing things down. All right. Yeah. It's all happening. So just take it one step at a time, taking it slow, breathe. What can't be done today can be done tomorrow. Okay. Pop it in a list. And then it takes it from here onto the pad. All right. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you, but please don't do that. And it does say here, get back in balance. I didn't even see that. Get back into balance. So, Tammy, go and get some agate. Okay. So all those layers that you've got going on there, go and get some beautiful agate that will actually help you offload it. Okay. And just breathe. If anyone knows about square box breathing, so you're breathing in, you're counting in your mind for like 5 seconds, and you're holding your breath for 5 seconds, and you're letting it out for 7. It sort of helps you regulate. It can sort of get overwhelming at times. Life, it can be really tricky, but we just forget how to cope with it. And we just like let it all happen, all get on top of us, and they go, oh, where am I going? So, Tammy, write your list, put it in your journal, whatever it is. You don't have to write an essay, just even write those words down, and then you can always go back to it and fill the gaps in another time. But just take it from your mind onto paper. I promise you, it will make a difference, okay? So square breathing, so breathe it in for 5, hold for 5, and release, so empty your lungs completely for 7 seconds. And then do that about 4 or 5 times before you go to sleep at night. And even when you're having too much of a stress about different things, just take a minute. Do it outside. Just breathe in, hold it, and release it for 7. Do it like 2 or 3 times, and just feel that energy relaxing your mind, and just go breathe. I can only do one thing at a time. We only all can do one thing at a time. Even though we like to be Wonder Women or Supermen, we all need to take that time. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you. So like slow. All right. So that was Tammy, and I feel that you really needed that. So I really hope you take the time to look after yourself. Okay. Okay. So that was Tammy. Who have we got next? We've got Laurie. So Laurie, come on in, say hello, and there we go. How is everybody else? We're all okay. So just to let everybody know, I've got Dawn and Tracy Carroll left. I hope everybody is enjoying tonight. But thank you for all being here. And if you have missed my spotlight guest tonight, Angela Bird, who was talking about havening, you go, what's havening? Well, watch back. You can either watch back on YouTube, Facebook, and you can watch back. No, you can't. It'll be either Facebook or YouTube, where they will be there to listen about havening. Really interesting, and some great techniques. Maybe, Tammy, you might need to listen to that because it might help you. She's a lovely lady, Angela Bird. Please look back, and hopefully you'll be able to listen about it. And after tonight, I'm going to be putting her details on the screen and showing you her website page, so you can all have a look and make inquiries. She's a lovely lady and very relaxed and a very cheerful lady to help about it. Just want to let you know. Okay, so Laurie, where are you? Laurie, come and say hello. So I need Laurie next. Want Dawn and Tracy. So Laurie, are you there, my lovely? Come and say hello. Yes, Dawn, you are on my list. You're on my list. Okay. So I've got Laurie now, Dawn and Tracy. Where are you? Okay, so Laurie, come and say hello. Then I've got Dawn and then I've got Tracy. Okay. So there we go. Laurie, here she is. Fantastic. Welcome. How are you? And you are no stranger to this place, so please put your feet on the ground, close your eyes, and when you're ready, breathe in that golden light from the bottom of your feet, bringing it all the way up to the tops of your knees. Continue bringing that golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, on tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out and change that colour to white pure light. And imagine those beautiful angel wings far and wide, stretching out, sparkly, as they slowly lower themselves down by the side of your body and tucking their angel wings in under your feet to keep you safe. So when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes? And when you're ready, Angels, Archangel, Divine Spirit, can you please reveal the deck of cards that I need to show this evening? What have we got? Come on, you're giving me 3. What's going on? Okay. Thank you. That was interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Made me work then. Made me work. So the cards that they're giving me tonight are... Where are you? Here we are. So you have got the Kyle Gray, Laurie. Okay. Sorry, Laurie, I had a moment there. I completely forgot your name. How rude is that? Okay, so you've got the Kyle Gray cards, which is the light activator cards. Okay, so Angels, Archangel, Divine Spirit. Can I ask you please to give the message to Laurie tonight? I trust your message. I trust your thoughts. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Right, so it's given me a clump, so it's not from that lot. Honestly, you've got lots. So we're going to let's make this clump a little bit smaller. Okay, so what does Laurie need to hear? Thank you. We've still got 2. Wow. So, Laurie, you have got 2 cards. Now, remember, the aim of the game tonight is only that 1 card. So, we've got number 1 or number 2. Okay, so, Laurie, this is your choice. So, you've got number 1 and number 2. Okay, so while Laurie is choosing number 1 or number 2, let's just check in the chat. That was really hard to say. And saying hello. Who have we got? Hello, Rachel. Nice to see you. How are you? Yes, it is long time no see. I've had a few things going on recently, so there we go. But I'm back, and just want to say next weekend I am going to be not available because next weekend I do have a double weekend on doing a lovely fair in Paignton in Devon. So if anybody is either on holiday or coming down to Devon, then I'm going to be at the Esplanade Hotel on Saturday the 25th and Sunday the 26th of July. And I'm going to be there 10 till 4 on the Saturday and 11 till 4 on the Sunday. So if you would like to come along and you are free, then come down and see us. So you would like number 1. Right, okay then. So yes, so next week. So I'm not going to be doing a fair. I'm going to be pretty shattered, if that's okay. But I will be back the week after. So there we go. Right then. So Laurie, what is your card? You've got the Shambhala Initiations. Right. What I love about this card, straight away, we've got this beautiful temple that is actually a golden colour. And it's just that your body is your temple, okay? Because to me, the golden colour is your solar plexus. So the yellow is your solar plexus. And you need to look after yourself a little bit more. Here, we've got the beautiful pink sky here. So it's unconditional love. I feel at the moment, Laurie, that you've actually been burning the candle at both ends a bit. And you need to have some rest. I just feel there's a lot of being going on. So it's almost like sort of like rest and reset and just relax, if that makes sort of sense to you. You need to give yourself a bit more love, okay? Stop putting yourself to the back of the queue. You've been wearing yourself thin. It's nice to be busy. It's nice to be busy, but sometimes we have to, like, what's the word? Collect, have a recollection and reflect on what's been going on. I just feel there have been things that you've been here, there, and everywhere. So your body is your temple, and it's all about you being in the center, okay? Don't being pushed aside. And I really want you to just give yourself that beautiful TLC of love, because, Laurie, we're not robots, okay? As I was saying in the last one, we'd love to be superwomen and supermen, but we're not, okay? So just give yourself a time. I feel here there's been, if you can see, there's like some rocks or some mountains. I feel you've been like trying to jump over these. You've got a hurdle to jump over, if that makes sense. Don't let it get to you. Just take control, breathe it through, and just go, it's not important. I just feel things are being shown to you or given to you as though you've got to do it now, you've got to do it now. No, you haven't. You just take back control there. Just focus on you, because even if we're around people who love us, they don't know you, and you need to speak out, and you need to give yourself that time, that control, that relaxation. Okay, so just put yourself back in the chart, put yourself back at the top of the queue a bit. All right, that's all I ask you to do. So it says here, oh my gosh, it says retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. Wowza. Okay, do you know what? As you know, I have various decks of cards. I do not know what each one of them says, but to me, it's like it's emanating that energy levels. You're pushing yourself beyond your own levels at the moment. Okay, so retreat, recharge, trust in the process. You don't need to be full on all the time. All right, so that was Laurie. Thank you for being here tonight, Laurie. Truly appreciate you being here, so thank you very much. So that was Laurie. Okay, so now I need to see Dawn, please. Come and say hello, Dawn. And thank you, Laurie, for being here tonight. I hope that made sort of sense to you, my love. So Dawn, come and say hi. And again, remember, thank you. If you have missed my guest earlier this evening, Angela Bird, who was talking about havening fit therapy, really, really interesting, worth a look. Please go and watch back after my live, and it will be really, honestly, it's really interesting. She's a fascinating lady, and I'm really intrigued by it, to be fair. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce Dawn Johnson. Dawn, just bear with me a second. It says here, Laurie, yes, I can understand. And thank you so much. You are welcome, and I will take care. Thank you very much. Okay, so Dawn, welcome to AmethystAngel.online. It's a pleasure to have you here tonight. You've probably got the gist by now that I'm going to ask you to close your eyes in a second. So without no further ado, can I ask you to put your feet on the floor and close your eyes and breathe in, and you visualize like golden light, whether it be smoke or a light, whatever you want to see, going up from the bottom of your feet all the way up to the tops of your knees, taking that golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, up to the top of your shoulders, and all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out that white pure light. So change that yellow into white, and just visualize angel wings spreading out far and wide as they slowly start to lower themselves. They're shining and sparkling, and they're taking themselves all the way down until they get to the bottom of your feet, and they're tucking you in to keep you safe, Dawn. So Dawn, when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please reveal the deck of cards I need to give to Dawn this evening? Okay, so what are we giving to Dawn, please? Thank you very much. Right, so Dawn, you have been given these beautiful cards. You have been given the angel guidance cards, okay? So Angels, Archangel, Divine Spirit, can I ask you please to show the message that Dawn needs to hear tonight? It's come straight out. There we go. So that is Dawn's card. Okay. Right. So this card is saying fair decisions. So Dawn, the clear thing is you've got some decisions to make. It's all about decisions tonight, girls. I can't believe everyone's all over the place. There are things that you need to be done. Now, Dawn, when we've got this beautiful, magical unicorn here, so I feel that you can put some magic on this. It's almost as though you have got the last say, but you've got a few decisions. You've got to put things again, the pros and cons. I'm being shown a house, and I don't know why I'm being shown a house. Is it a moving thing? Either there's something moving. Now I've been shown a house, so whether you're making a big decision about a house or something to do with a house situation. Okay, and I just want you to write that list. Good things and bad things, okay? Now, the number 8 is on the top of this card, the infinity number. So whichever one is meant to happen will, all right? You have, I almost want to say just tune into your intuition, because I think that you are quite spiritual, collected lady. But I think sometimes you forget to connect, if that's making sense. So we have this beautiful unicorn at the moment, and it's almost like saying you need to give your time, your strength, and your power, and stand your ground, because this decision is really important. I say I'm getting a house, but it's almost like you need to be grounded. So like staying home, not to go too far away, if that makes sort of sense to you. But yeah, definitely. Yes, you're quite spiritual. Yeah, absolutely. But I just feel there's a decision you need to make. The reason I'm being shown a house, it just feels as though you need to stay within your perimeters. All right. So whatever the decision is you needing to make, you needing to put your foot down. All right. Ask your spirit guides, your angels, and go, give me the answer, give me the strength, and just follow it through. You know that your answer is going to be heard. So what do you want? All right. What does Dawn want? Because Dawn needs that and does not need to, again, be pushed into something she doesn't want to do. So stand your ground, be in your safe place, and really just let yourself be heard. All right. Whether there's a house involved here, I'm not too sure, but there's something about a home. Look out for that. I don't do predictions. I don't say that, but it just feels like there's a home scenario being shown to me, and that's why I'm being shown a house. Okay. So your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured there's nothing to worry about. Oh my gosh. Stand your ground. I don't read these cards, okay, guys? Just want to say to you, I do not read these cards. And I don't know what everyone says, but it says stand your ground and know that the heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. So there's a bit of a rift going on at the moment. That's what I feel needs to be put right. So it says here, take time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So yeah, it's time to go, this is going to happen. That's what we're doing, whether they like it or not. All right. So Dawn, I really, really hope that made sort of sense to you tonight. But please, the number 8, I don't know if number 8 means anything to you. It's obviously it's the month, it's the 8th month of the year. But I just feel that there's something happening around August. So August could be a time, or yeah, I just feel 8. I like to look at numbers and things, so I hope that makes sort of sense to you. So look for August. Whatever's happening, something's going to be happening near August time. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's a tricky one. You need, yeah, I think I'm going to like give yourself some time to space it out and just stand grounded as best as you can. That is obviously a heart-wrenching thing at the moment and a bit tricky. So look at the pros and cons. All right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying you're right, but maybe look at the both sides of the situation and see where you are, where you need to be. Okay. Stay in the middle. Because you don't beat yourself up about this. They have their own thoughts, but they'll come round. Just give it time, but maybe August, that they will come back to you. Just let's have a look here. So August the 1st, Mum's noted, but oh wow. Okay then, well in that case, enjoy August. In that case, happier times are coming up, all right? And I think you need to sit this one out. Whatever's going on at home, it is at home. You need to just sit it out and go on that holiday and focus on your mum's birthday. Amazing. How exciting is that? That is really, really lovely. Well, I hope your mum has a wonderful birthday. And 90 is an amazing age to get to. So I think it could be dissolved by then. So just do what you need to do, Dawn. Focus on the happy stuff, okay? Park the stuff that can't be resolved right now. Otherwise, you're going to let it overcrowd you. You've got a holiday coming up. Fantastic. Well, enjoy, okay? So Dawn, thank you for being here this evening. Really do appreciate you. Okay, so that was Dawn. And Tracy, I've got 2 minutes. We can do a very quick one. I'm going to try and keep it within my mind. We'll keep it in my brackets. So Tracy, if you're there very quickly, let's do this. And then I'll let you all get on with your evening or your day or wherever you are. So you're very, very well. Oh, bless you. Well, Dawn, thank you so much for being here tonight. I truly feel honoured that you found us. So please share ways. If you think I'm any good, then get in touch, share it for your friends. Maybe they come and see me next time. So thank you for being here tonight. Okay, so very quickly, Tracy, are you there? Tracy, are you there? Yes, she is. Hooray, here she is. Okay, right on the line. Okay, you're my last one. Okay, everybody, so I'm just going to close your eyes, Tracy, very quickly, and breathe in that golden light. Bring it all the way up to the tops of your knees. Bring it all the way up to the tops of your thighs. Take that lovely golden light side of your body, tops of your shoulders, and all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out and change that colour to white pure light. And see the white angel wings spreading themselves far and wide as they slowly lower themselves down, down, down to the bottom of your feet, tucking you in to keep you safe. So Tracy, when you're ready, I'd ask you please to open your eyes. And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards I need to give to Tracy tonight? Thank you. Wow. You have got the fairy cards, girlie. Okay. You have the fairy cards. So let's go swap you over. Ta-da! Right then, so you've got the angels, archangels, and the divine places. And we have the card. Oh, in fact, you've got the one card that's come straight out. There we go. It's come straight out. It's come straight out. We're going to go for it, Tracy. Okay, Tracy, have you been manifesting anything at the moment? You're wishing something. You're really asking for something to come forward and really get going. I really want you to start giving yourself a hard time, okay? You may have heard of The Secret. You may have heard me talk about The Secret by a lady called Rhonda Byrne. I want you to give yourself... You're putting pressure on this situation at the moment or a thing that you really, really want, okay? Focus on the positive, okay? I want you to also utilise a meditation by a lady called Jess Shepherd. She has a YouTube page called Higher Rising. And this is something that you are so passionate about that you want to happen. Now, remember, whenever manifesting anything, Tracy, and everybody, you always have to think for the higher good. So, for example, you want to win the lottery, okay? But it's got to be also for the higher good. So what would you do with the money? You got to think about the visualization of either, this is just an example, okay? So you're manifesting something like a win or an accumulation of money coming into your life, and you're thinking about what good will be done with it and how it will be shared and what you will do for the right thing. So it's always putting the positive about the higher good. It'll happen. But I just feel there's something that you're really daydreaming about. So I'm being shown something that I was manifesting from my job. So I don't know whether there's a job, but I feel there's a new start coming along, Tracy, where you really want this to happen. Now, what I want you to do is not visualize the interview, visualize the job, visualize what you're going to be doing for others, how you're going to be helping others. So this manifesting is quite an important process where you're letting our human ego go and what it's going to be doing right for others, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense to you? But I'm seeing a job where there's a change of something happening, and it's something you went, I really need this to happen. So rather than saying, I really need this to happen, saying, visualize it of now. So, when you're doing this manifesting, this guidance, listen to the words and visualize yourself in that place, in that situation, in that scenario, and breathe it in, feel the surroundings, feel the walls, see things, pick things up when you're in your manifesting meditation. I feel it's something you really need to do. Don't think any dream is too far to reach. Unfortunately, it's not like the Argos catalogue where you can order it and it'll come straight to your door, sort of thing, or on Amazon. But it's almost like you need to see what else is out there. There's something of similarity that is going to come to you, but you have to think it in your heart and you have to feel that passion. So again, I'm still feeling it's a job or still something you really want to take on or do. So it feels like you're going to be doing something for others, but you're going to be the person who's going to be leading it. If that makes any sort of sense to you, Tracy, but it feels important. So all I'm saying to you is it's not an impossible task, but just think of the bigger picture and hold that close to your heart and feel that love, feel that energy, and just focus and feel and just be there, just be present. So if it means that you're going through wherever you are at the moment in real life, visualize you walking into that either corridor, into that office, into that environment, wherever you want to be, and focus really hard and just breathe it in and then just keep doing that every day. So I also want to say to you, when it's not that you want to manifest your ending date of wherever you are. So if it's like the job that you want to leave, but it's saying job to me. I'm seeing job. So if there's something you're like stuck in a rut, you want to move on. So just focus that process. What happens when you get that job? How excited do you feel? And that energy of like, this is really happening to me now, and just let that take over you. It feels so important to you. It feels like this is my passion. So take it with that and remember what it's doing for the higher good of others. All right. So it's saying here, if I can read it, because it's quite, okay, it says here, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest into your life. It says here, now write it down on a piece of paper and let the manifesting take place. Now, you can watch The Secret and I want to say, go and watch The Secret first of all, okay? For everyone who hasn't watched it, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne is amazing. It's a self-help book, but it's also it's a really good, it's an hour and 20 docu-film. I really recommend it for those who are like having that, I'm stuck in life at the moment. And I really recommend you utilising a Jess Shepherd's manifestation YouTube channel, Rising Higher. It's brilliant. So I hope that made sort of sense, Tracy, but it felt as though it was something you really want to hold to at the moment. Just remember the higher good and your rewards will come for you. Okay, your rewards will appear and make that really important to you. So that was Tracy Carroll. Thank you all this evening for being here tonight. Truly appreciate you. And again, thanks again to our lovely guest, Angela Bird, who is being explained to us all about havening. So next weekend, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be at the 2-day event in the Esplanade in Devon, Esplanade Hotel in Devon, in Paynton. And honestly, I will be back the week after. Okay, so take care, everybody. Have a lovely time. Enjoy the weather wherever you are. Bye-bye. And thank you, Angela, very much too. Bye, everybody. See you soon.